chosen my gear, so let's go out.
ここが今回のハンターたちの拠点になるベースキャンプになります。
So this is the base camp, which is the camp of operations for the hunters.
で、セクレトに乗るとオートでターゲットのところまで
You can see that I'm here on my secret mount. It's actually automatically leading me towards my target. I'm not steering it at the
連
moment.
れてってくれますし、人のいる拠点と、フィールドに今までロードが挟まってましたけども、今回はシームレスに行き来できるようになっ
And
て
of
ます。
course, you might have noticed zero loading screens, zero buffer, just ride straight out from camp into the field.
Absolutely. So when we say seamless, this is it in the flesh.
非常にシームレスな体験ですね。
今ね、隠れ身の総油を来ましたね。
So we can see that the monsters are forming a bit of a pack here.
I think Takuda stands a bit outnumbered at the minute. I wonder how he'll do.
They pictured us supplies.
動き出し
Where could they be leading him? And what we saw there is how quickly you can mount Sacred as well. So using a button prompt, you can get straight back onto your mount and into the action.
急に動き出しましたね。これなかなか珍しい。
Tokuda-san is sometimes surprised by the monster behavior because it's so realistic and unpredictable. He's never seen them run away this quickly, so he's having to change his strategy to figure out what to do.
They've clearly heard of his hunting prowess. And we've got mounted combat there as well. And then we're taking advantage of the light bow gun's range there. So yeah, as we mentioned earlier, mounted combat is an option when you're re-engaging a monster, just to keep them on their toes. Oh my goodness. So obviously, like having a pack of monsters like this is a first for the Monster Hunter series. So yeah, oh wow. Oh.
おお、あ
I won't
あいうふうに
translate
装
everything.
飾モンスターを掴んで投げてきたりもしますね。
So you may have seen that the carnivores actually grabbed and threw one of the herbivores at me.
なんか
So
落ちて
small monsters can be dangerous in many ways.
まあ今大小やし玉を使えってすごい出てますね。
Yeah, so you can see that there's a recommendation here for me to use a dung pod. That'll help me get rid of the other guys in the pack.
ちなみに今までのようにこうアイテムセレクト普通にできるんですけど、こういう拡張版
So we actually have an extended
で一気
version
に選ぶ
of
こと
the
が
classic item selection bar, which you might have seen come up on the screen here. It's a new option for how to choose your items.
That's fantastic. More flexibility, allowing you to access the item you want even quicker. And then we see the large dung pod being deployed, which hopefully should split the pack up because
まあ群れを、あえて一網打尽にするようなやり方もあるんですけど、一番簡単なのは新しいアイテムである大小やし玉というのを使って、群れを散らすのが、簡単なやり方になりますね。
You can, of course, throw the dung pod at each individual member of the herd who you want to get rid of, but we have this new large dung pod I've chosen here that lets me throw it in a general area and it'll get rid of all of those pesky monsters we don't want to hunt.
And also, so we're seeing obviously mountain in Monster Hunter Wilds, and the new way it has been added to the game. Oh, that'll leave a mark. And then we see the small monsters getting involved as well. So it's as we mentioned, a living, breathing world, and we see this pack of small monsters taking advantage of Doshiguma being in a bit of a tough spot.
そうですね、こういう小さいモンスターが大型モンスターを攻撃したりするのもワイルズから加わった要素になります。
Yeah, this is a brand new feature where we have this kind of interaction at different levels of the ecosystem. It brings an extra level of realism.
And talking of, oh, there's a certain monster in the background there as well. Hopefully they don't come and visit because that would be scary. But we are in the inclemency period right now. A storm has rolled in mid-hunt, dramatically changing the whole locale. It's a bit of a shocking experience. And here we have another of our monsters that we've revealed here, Balahara. And Balahara and Doshiguma, they don't seem to be getting on too well. We're seeing, oh my goodness. So, Tokudu-san, what are we seeing here exactly?
これはどういう状況でしょうか？
やばいやばいやばい。こっちにも別のバーラハーラがいました。
Yeah,
危ない危ない。
it seems that he's engaged the Balahara, hoping it would start a turf war
And it
and
looks like that
damage
was
the main
successful.
monster, which worked.
でさらに
Now we have a certain monster here that was officially revealed in yesterday's trailer opening night live. Behold, the apex monster of the Windward Plains, Ray Dao. And we have seen the community calling it Thor Magala when it was first teased, which did make us chuckle. But yeah, Ray Dao is the name of this powerful monster. So if you do come across this, if you're at Gamescom and you meet this in your quest, good luck. You'll need it.
これ今回の出展してるやつでも結構みんなレダウに向かっていく人多いです。
ものすごく強いんで。
We've seen a lot of people coming to the booth actually intentionally seeking out Ray Dog for a challenge, but as you said, it's a really fearsome monster to take on, so you need to be pretty confident.
That's why I love the Monster Hunter community. They're like, this is the scariest monster, I'm going straight for that one. And look at the power of that. You know, I don't think Doshiguma's going to win this one against Ray Dao.
実際にここまでゆっくりね、ゲームプレイ見せることもあんまり今までなかったので。
Yeah, this is our first opportunity, Rozo-san says, to have a chance to really show a big meaty chunk of gameplay rather than showing trailers, so it's a great chance for everyone to see this.
Absolutely, and to say we're in expert hands as well, which is fantastic.
これ藤岡さん、レダウンのデザインのこだわりは？
この一番最初にのステージなので、かなりなんだか土着馬とかそういうモンスターに結構獣なんだけど、やっぱりこの地を代表するモンスターなので、一番そのモンスターハンターらしいデザインにしたくて。
Yeah, so Rizo-san was asking what was the design intention behind Ray Dao, and Fujioka-san explained that, you know, the first monster you meet is kind of more like Doshagama style, beastly, furry kind of creatures, so we want to have something that stood apart from those, but that also represented the new feature of the kind of the stormy conditions that can change at any time. So having this kind of lightning creature really represents the elemental nature of the new Monster Hunter Wilds environmental design.
Yeah, it's encapsulated wonderfully. Like the community reaction when we just teased the monster was fantastic. Theory crafting, making fan art, trying to make out what the monster looks like. Yeah, I can definitely see that coming through.
異常気象、砂嵐の異常気象の特徴の一つとして、先ほどのようなレダウのようなモンスターが出るというのも一つあるんですけど、この大来光虫という環境生物がいろんなところに現れます。それをアクティブにすることで今のようなしびれ花のような効果を得ることができたりします。
Yeah, you just saw me using the great thunderbug here. It's one of the environmental creatures, the endemic life that's on the Windward Plains. So I was able to activate them, and that creates a huge shock effect for the monster that I'm hunting.
So resourceful hunters that keep a lookout for these little things in the environment can really capitalize on them during a hunt. Oh, hey, nice shot.
今みたいに、ただの落石だけじゃなくて巨大な落石、より効果の高い巨大な落石だったりさまざまな 環境を利用するものが、パワーアップして入ってます。
Yeah, that was just one example of the many different environmental traps that you can use to cause damage. There's even bigger rock falls than that and other things to discover.
Absolutely, I remember actually using rock falls in Monster Hunter World, and I'd miss most of the time. So it's good that there's lots of opportunities to use more traps. So if you miss the first time, you might get them the second time. And what we've just seen here as well is the support hunter feature, which we actually revealed in yesterday's trailer.
They're just saying that Chatacabra has turned up on the scene, so we've got quite a menagerie today.
We do. So we've seen 4 different monsters already in the space of this one hunt, and they've all come up and tried to take on Takuda-san as well.
タタカブラは初期のモンスターなので遊びやすくなってます。
Chatacabra is one of the first monsters you'll face in Wild, so it's one of the ones that's, if you're used to the series, it'll be a little easier to take on.
Absolutely, and what a character he is with that tongue.
あれ救難出したんですか？
出しました。
はいはい。これシングルでも救難出すとNPC が仲間で入ってきてくる。
もう今。
So a few moments ago, you'll have seen that Tokuda-san put up an SOS flare. Even though he's playing offline in single player, 3 support AI hunters have now joined him, who you can see on the party list on the left. These are really intelligent new AI companions that will help out single players.
ちなみに今ちょっと見えづらかったかもしれませんけど、スタの罠を僕が落としたら AI の NPC は攻撃をやめて僕の方まで近寄ってきてくれてます。
They're really intelligent, so just now whenever I took a vine trap and set it up by attacking the vines, the AI hunters knew to stop attacking the monster and come to me and the trap so that we can lure the monster towards us. So they're really smart.
Oh, that's fantastic. And that's great to say, because we know a lot of gamers, they don't play online or they prefer a solo experience. And for that, you can still kind of have that multiplayer or companionship feel with the support hunters. And it's your choice whether you use them or not as well.
ライトボウガンも結構メカニクスが変わっていて、全部の弾を速射することはできないんですけど、この通常弾と3弾、貫通弾の3種を基本弾として無限に撃てるようにしています。
So we've changed the mechanics here a little bit when it comes to the bow guns. You'll notice when I was choosing the ammo that you can choose between having smaller bullets that you can shoot off infinitely, or more powerful bullets that are more limited in ammo.
So you have to make a conscious decision when to bring out the big guns.
Exactly.
And really kind of lay into the monster. And also looking at Doshiguma as well, you can kind of see the damage and wear and tear it's been receiving over the duration of the hunt. So obviously in traditional Monster Hunter titles before Wilds, you'd break monster parts and you'd visibly see that, but it looks like the team have really added on to that and added even more detail.
What's our move?
特訓爆弾は、明日のために
嘘そうなのわかりました。
I think Tokuda-san was probably going to bust out a barrel bomb, but we need to save some good stuff for the following streams. So we're going to keep the barrel bomb for tomorrow's stream.
There you go. Another good reason to tune in tomorrow as well.
あ、違う。
I don't think Doshiguma appreciated that alarm clock. And mentioning what you said about the support hunters kind of observing what you're doing and playing around that, they didn't wake the monster up, they let Takuda-san do that as the player.
Yeah, the AI is really smart and it knows what strategy you're going to be going for based on your actions.
And look at the mobility on the light bowgun and the rapid shots as well, including with elemental ammo. Hey!
これ細かいですけど、何気にこう剥ぎ取りの時もちょっと上に登れるんですよね。ほら。
So Ryozo-san is just pointing out that you can actually get on top of the monster now in order to carve. So that's a new feature from this game.
That's it, and we can see Olivia getting stuck in as well.
Yeah.
She's not hanging about. She's like, I'm getting my monster pass right now. So yeah, when you do take down a monster, you can get a lovely, you know, nice pan, a nice screenshot of you stood.
this a Lollabarina floret? We must be near its nest. We could do a lot worse for an interim camp.
Once your business here is concluded, you should find shelter. The sands come alive this time of year, like a wild beast bristling with lightning.
From the look of it, that must be this region's apex predator. Guild permission granted! Begin the hunt!
Understood.
So tasty!